I've really been into Shostakovich lately, so I got this Leonard Bernstein conducts Shostakovich Fifth Symphony, and it's just like the raddest piece of music. On the newer side of things, I like the new Thundercat album. I don't know, some like Ted Green or Lenny Breau, stuff that is like kind of tricky to figure out on your own. I remember spending hours trying to figure out what the hell those guys were doing. Things like that would be really cool. Well, I'm always working on little things. I think the main thing that I've been working on lately is just trying to voice lead better, like in my comping. Just having freedom all across the neck as far as voice leading is concerned. And also, I guess some new harmonic techniques, like messing around with, no pun intended, but Messiaen modes, which are kind of cool. Unique scales, you can do a lot of cool colors with them and stuff. Well, I guess when I was a kid, it was Steve Vai. Like when I heard Passion and Warfare as a kid, it just blew my mind. I'm like, this is exactly what I want to play like. And I still like that stuff, but I've kind of like grown to look for other things. It's still amazing stuff, you know, and I listen to it and I get like a big nostalgia buzz, for sure. We would like to link up with, we've done like a lot of mostly rock tours, so I think linking up with a band like Snarky Puppy or Hiatus Coyote could be really cool. Because we kind of straddle the line between both worlds, but we've toured with predominantly rock and metal bands, so it would be cool to do that. Typically 11s on my fretted guitars, and on the fretless guitars I use 13s or 12s. Standard. Doesn't get better than standard. There's a couple really cool things. I mean, it's a pretty versatile guitar. Like you can get a lot of people dog on the hum single hum because like they feel like the middle pickup sort of gets in the way when they're playing. So that was like a workaround for me personally, but then once I got used to that, it's kind of cool. Like you get your like jangly single coil sounds. You know, it could do all that stuff, and it could also, you could also do all that stuff on it. It sounds cool. So it's a pretty versatile guitar. And also the whole carbon fiber truss rod thing. So like when I'm on tour, I could throw it in the trailer and the neck like won't move, stay straight. Jeez, I mean, New York, just because I grew up right outside of New York and I grew up seeing a lot of musicians I love in New York City, and it's a homecoming whenever I play there. I get to see a lot of friends and it's good. So I'm partial to New York. I would really love to play in like Tokyo. That's kind of like a dream of mine. I like touring. For me, it's like a chance. I mean, I love writing too, but playing live, that's what it's about for me. Like, I love like, every night being able to improvise, and put myself out there and sound like an idiot. And my failure rate is probably like 95%, but the good thing about that is it's like it gives you an impetus to like keep on wanting to get better. I'm a good dog dad. I think I'm a good dog dad. And I'm a pretty decent cook as well, but maybe that's just my girlfriend being nice to me, I'm not sure.